All right, team, what's going on? I'm Tim Jenkins, and welcome to All Things QB. And today we are checking in on Tua's Week 1 performance against the Chargers. And the question we're going to answer is Tua the best quarterback in the NFL right now? But before we jump into it, I want you guys to know, if you're a football junkie like me, please jump over to our Patreon account. We've got more clips. We've got longer breakdowns. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Plus, we have free trials. So if you want a longer Tua breakdown, jump over to the Patreon and check it out there. Guys, I also want you to know I'm a huge FTA guy, which means comment for the algorithm. Please like this video, and then hopefully by the end of this video, I will earn a subscription from you. But guys, I'm excited about this one because Tua and the Dolphins were rolling. The Dolphins are always so much fun to watch on film because of the way they dress up their concepts, watching these receivers run after the catch, watching Tua play with anticipation. It's a blast. So without further ado, let's jump into the film. All right, team, we are jumping right into it, and we have a really, really great quick game concept. What I want to show you guys is how they dress this up, right? With just like the formation where, hey, we've got these guys stacked. We're going to motion our back out. We do all this stuff, right, to just simply dress up stick arrow with a backside slant. Both of these guys are on takeoffs. They're just on clears. So it's like we stack these guys, we motion our back, we get to empty, all to just throw this backside slant because we have one-on-one with the middle of the field open. And then, boom, right? Tua just catch, flip, ball. Catch, flip, ball against two-man. And then we're going to go make a play for 40 yards after the catch. So to me, it's just this is what this Miami offense is. They dress up quick game. Then Tua gets the ball out of his hand on time. And then these receivers go make a play with the football after the catch. So you sit there and you go, you've got three elements to me that are big in making an offense successful. And they all showed up on this simple quick game concept, you know, where we can dress it up formationally. Our guys can go make a play and our quarterback's going to play on time. This is unfortunate, right? That first drive for the Dolphins was great. However, this was the second snap we had issues with. So obviously we just got to show it, which is we just don't secure the snap. Okay? I mean, center's moving. Maybe Tua's not deep enough, but don't secure the snap and we turn it over. We drove all the way down there with really ease, if we're being honest, right? Those scripted plays coming out of the gate were something special. We drive all the way down there. Unfortunately, we turn it over on the doorstep. Yeah, those are the ones you hate to see. This one I've got marked as a bad as well. This one to me is underthrown. And like, listen, it's so easy for me to sit here and say, oh, this ball's underthrown. It's a whole nother thing for me to actually get out there and try to keep up with Tyreek Hill. They're running machete, right? You guys all know Samurai if you've watched this channel before. Samurai is the variation where this guy would have the deep post and then this guy would be running the deep over. When we have double deep overs, no matter where they come from, that's the machete concept. So they've got machete. Tyreek Hill's going to beat his guy all the way across the field. Tua is probably reading this thing 1-2, right? He's starting with Tyreek and then he's working across. We get to the right spot. We also dress it up with run action. When I say run action, what I mean is you're going to see this guard actually pulling, right? So they're selling the run. You see him actually pull. And so you can see he gets to the right guy, right? Which is Tyreek Hill on this deep over. He's wide open. We've got to throw him out here. Okay, we've got to use all this extra space that we have. And instead we just undershoot it. This guy's able to come and make a play. And I mean, if we're being honest, Tyreek's got this by 4 yards, 5 yards. We've got to put this thing further out here so he can really run to it. Look at it live. Yeah, we just undershoot it. Just undershoot it. But from a design perspective, you love it. From Tua getting to the right spot, you love it. We just have to finish it with a great throw like he makes later in the game and like we know he can make. So just undershot there. Now we've got a great scramble on third down, and I'm going to fast forward this clip a little bit because of all the pre-snap checks for Tua. I want you guys to watch Bosa off the edge. Bosa off the edge comes flying in, right? Jumps to make a play. Now he face masked Tua. But that's not why I want you to watch, because what I want you guys to watch is look how great Tua is here, stepping up through this traffic. Steps up through all the traffic, and then evacuates the pocket, delivers a dime, keeps his eyes downfield the whole time. That's what you really want to see from your quarterback. You want to see him work the pocket vertically, right? Hey, we're going to work up in the pocket, and then you want to see him navigate out, right? Work up and out to where then he can go make a play. It's exactly what he does. Climbs up, out, keeps his eyes downfield, makes a play. Keeping the eyes downfield thing, too, is something where you're going to sit here and you're going to go, that's a darn good football play. Because look at this thing. Navigates up, out, eyes downfield, ball. Yeah. Man, love that. This we've got a concept on. When I say that, what I mean is, man, they scheme this thing wide open. You're going to see this quick motion from Tyreek Hill right here. Gets this guy running. They're going to run dagger, which is where we've got this seam and we've got the dig paired with it, right? You can alert this, and then really you're getting here as one. Okay? You can peek that seam. But I just don't know, like, what 37 is supposed to do here. If you look at this guy, so he starts chasing Tyreek right now. Tyreek gets on his toes, crosses him over, runs an in route, and he's just wide open. And then he goes and makes, a play out. It's just, this Dolphins offense is so much fun to watch. And then Tua, we take for granted because these guys are open. Sorry, it's like 5:15 Colorado time. We take for granted because these guys are wide open. Just, hey, we still have to play on time. We still have to be accurate with the football. Clean hitch, ball, just right where you want it. That's great stuff. This, we got Samurai. We talked about it earlier. You guys know the deal. We've got a deep post. That's number one. Okay, the deep post, number one. The deep over from Tyreek Hill's number two. Okay, we got Tyreek Hill. You're going to see Tua hitch, ball. Right? You can see it in his feet, right? Deep post, deep over, ball. Great shot. Great route. Again, it's another one of those where if you give this Dolphins offense enough time to where these receivers can run all the way across the formation, I'm not sure how you're planning on stopping that. I have no idea how you would run with him all the way across the formation. I have no idea how it's just like there's so much that if you're going to give these guys this kind of time, they're going to gash you. They're going to let it rip, and they're going to play on time, and they're going to go make big plays. This one I got marked bad. Is it just, to me, I don't think it was a great call. I think they might have fooled him a little bit coverage-wise. We're going to try to force this bender in. I think we probably would have been better trying to hold on to the football and getting to this outside guy. But, Tua tries to use his eyes to hold this guy. This guy ends up coming down and making a play. So it's just tough, man. It's a tough look. We're forcing it in there. You kind of start to look around and you say, this guy's obviously on this vertical. Maybe this is the guy you give a shot to. Hey, it's 3rd and 2. Maybe we get to our back here. But it's tough. What you're hoping is that little bit of motion, we can get some guys to overshoot this thing and then bang the tight end behind. Instead, we really have 3 guys there. I think, to me, it's just, hey, we got it marked as a bad. To me, we got to get through that progression a little bit better there. But also, if you look at it from the tight, when we watch the tight here, you sit there and you go, hey, get through the progression better, but then simultaneously, we're also getting hit, right? 51's turning free, so it's easier for me to say, hey, get through your progression. It's a whole nother thing for him, someone bearing down on him. This, we've got another scramble. The same little short motion from Tyreek Hill. I mean, Tyreek on the go, you probably have it right now if you want. Tua's getting bumped off his spot a little bit, so he gets in a scramble drill and delivers a dime. I mean, it's kind of one of those plays where he could get graded as a negative in the building if they scheme this up exactly to go to Tyreek. he also could be getting a massive positive because it's like, hey, you get bumped off the spot, keep your eyes downfield, and you deliver another strike. Tua, I thought on the move, looked significantly better than I remember him being last season in scramble drill. This one we got marked bad as we're just forcing it here. Okay, you're going to see they're trying to work a flood concept. I hate when I draw it up to where you guys can't see it, and I did it again, but this is a corner route, like an ultra high, okay? Makes me sad. You know, my face is cutting it off. But we got that ultra high. They're trying to run this flood, right? The ultra high with the sail. These guys just end up not having good enough spacing. When he releases this foot, I mean, this is just poor spacing, okay? I think we need to be higher, and I think Tyreek can't get pushed so far upfield. I think he needs to be flatter. Tua just ends up forcing this thing into Tyreek. Okay. Which I don't disagree with. I would force a lot of stuff into him too. But that to me is one of those that we probably are better off. Sorry again. Where we're better off getting to the tight end. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I think we're just better off getting to the tight end there. I also see what he's trying to do, which he's trying to kind of back shoulder Tyreek to give him a chance, and he actually does give him a chance at the football. But I just think our spacing's too bad to force it in there. This is just an absolute dime. First and foremost, we're motioning to quads, right? Like another thing where I just sit there and I watch this Dolphins offense, and it's just fun to watch from a scheme perspective. So we're going to get to quads. Then what we're really doing is we're just running, hey, we're going to sit down in front. Tyreek Hill, you've been behind because people are going to give you so much cushion that you're going to have so much space compared to a typical receiver to bend and us hit you. And just an unreal football from Tua there. Absolutely perfectly placed. Great scheme, knowing, hey, these guys are going to play off against Tyreek. Hey, we've got these guys sitting underneath. And then we've got the kind of guy to pull the trigger and fit this thing in to that window, which is, it's hard to tell, but is like non-existent. Gosh, that's awesome. All right, team, I hope you enjoyed those 10 clips. I've got 8 more clips for you guys over on Patreon. Yes, 8 more, almost double the amount that you just saw. 18 total clips over on Patreon. Go check it out. We've got free trials, you football junkies. And then also, if you just want to support the channel, head over there, check it out, because it means the world to me when you do that, guys. And hopefully you enjoyed this video enough to subscribe if you're not going to head over to Patreon. But I still want to answer the question, which is Tua the best quarterback in the NFL? Right now, I don't think we have enough to answer that. I do not think I can sit here and say he is the best quarterback in the NFL. He had the best Week 1 performance, in my opinion, and I think he is top 3 right now in terms of quarterbacks playing right now and the way he's playing right now. So I think in a couple more weeks, if he continues this pace, it would kind of be like undoubtedly, hey, his performance indicate that he's a top guy. But after Week 1, I think you have to say he had the best performance. I think you have to say he's top 5, top 3 right now. But you guys comment. You guys let me know what you think. Where's Tua at? And until next time, peace.